Hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between Colorful and Lynn. This game taking place here on Tide Hunters version 1.2. Lynn spawning as the teal orc on the bottom right hand side of the map, opening things up Altar of Storms Burrow. Gonna speed things up to 2x speed until I can see what type of heroes are being trained and can start making some of those early game predictions. All right, thank you for the Chevron, thank you for the sub. I don't know if I believe that was a sub here. If it was a sub on YouTube, well, definitely thank you for the sub on YouTube as well. Definitely helps out all of my metrics. Looks like it's going to be Blade Master Grunts coming across, as we don't see a War Mill as of yet. Voodoo Lounge, and interesting positioning on these buildings. I haven't actually seen the buildings laid out in this manner in quite some time. Looks like another building will be placed off here. Otherwise, these peons might be very much exposed to some harassment by that Keeper of the Grove. Ancient of War already up and about. Gonna try and tank a little bit of damage. Already down to 650 hit points and dropping quickly. It feels like that Ancient of War was almost not careful, as the Keeper of the Grove now making its way out onto the battlefield. All right. In between games, go from 45 viewers to 34 because they don't know I keep on going. Blade Master Grunt making rounds here. Going to go after that giant sea turtle right there. Both sides looking to creep out some creep camps, perhaps get to level 2 on their units before making further rounds. All right, picking up that Cloak of Shadows. Healing Salve, going to try and pick up a Circlet of Nobility, selling that Cloak of Shadows. Blade Master now hits a little bit harder, is a little bit more beefy, and, well, has more mana for Windwalk. The Circlet of Nobility has been such a powerful item, even back in the days of Reign of Chaos. All right, Giant Sea Turtle about to get taken down. It will get taken out. Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3. Another powerful stat there, as a peon, well, gets entangled, and we may end up seeing this Keeper of the Grove and Blade Master continue to battle back and forth. Well, denied right there. Blade Master saying, you know what, peon, I don't need you anymore. We are teching to tier 2 by Lynn. Meanwhile, off to the north, Colorful, no tech to tier 2 as of yet, and I don't see any sign of a Tree of Life anywhere. So instead, transitioning into Huntresses early on and getting that Ultra Vision, increasing their nighttime line of sight range, as the Keeper of the Grove trying to keep track of where that Blade Master possibly is. Blade Master, well, sees Archer now shadow melding right next to this Ogre Magi creep camp, as the Keeper of the Grove really trying to hunt where that Blade Master is. Who won the first game? You gotta watch on YouTube. Watch on YouTube. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it on YouTube yet. So yeah, you'll have to watch in a little bit. Coming back around. All right. Although it looks like the players are just running around the map, there's actually a lot of high-level play going on here from each of the players. The players, Lynn and Colorful, have played against each other quite a bit, so they know each other's play styles and they know what the other player is trying to do. At this point in the game, both players are just trying to disrupt the other player as much as possible. There's going to be a lot of low hit point tree ends here. The Blade Master could get some easy experience after taking down this little snare caster. Oh, Blade Master is no longer Windwalk, as the Windwalk actually came to an end. Gonna try and finish things off. Gets the last shot off there as well, as the Blade Master now looks to back away. All right. Interesting play overall. Keeper of the Grove, I would have thought, would try to get more entangles off, try to take down some of those grunts, but there is just too many grunts out here onto the battlefield being able to offer protection to each other. One important thing to note right now, though, the Keeper of the Grove does have 10 armor, or nearly 10 armor, because of his items, making him, well, a lot beefier and a little bit more difficult to take down than you would normally expect. From a level 2 Blade Master going up against a level 2 Keeper of the Grove. The Keeper of the Grove now does have Dust of Appearance. We'll be able to keep track of this Blade Master here, but both sides just really not putting down a lot of pressure as of yet. we are going into a Spirit Lodge that does indicate to me Shamans with Purge are in order to deal with the Treants and the Entangles of that Keeper of the Grove. All right, trying to finish off more of these units here. Keeper of the Grove trying to get to level 3. Well, the rest of these Murlocs will get taken up here as the Shadow Hunter now going into Serpent Wards for that piercing damage with decent range. Level 1, scary, but level 2 and level 3, we've seen how powerful and impactful level 2 and level 3 Serpent Wards can be, especially when going up against Huntresses. Keeper of the Grove gets the final shot off on that creep camp, gets to level 3, and now goes for level 2 Entangle. Should be able to shut down multiple grunts if necessary, as we see still plenty of mana for Entangle here. All right, Serpent Ward's going down. Grunt number 1 about to get taken down. A little bit of glaive bounce damage. There's a deny, but the second one does end up falling, giving experience here. Keeper of the Grove continuing the fight. Huntresses are still engaging against this Grunt here. Grunt down to 290 hit points. Going to try and back away, and it looks as though we may see another bit of denial again. Yep. Well, as long as you're not giving experience to your opponent, that is the better thing to do, even if you do end up losing such a powerful unit overall. Keeper of the Grove now looking to back up here. Goblin Alchemist is in play. Healing Spray could be used pretty effectively as well, or Acid Bomb. We'll have to wait and see what comes of that. Keeper of the Grove, well, coming back around here. Blade Master going after a Wisp. Wisp is going to get a detonation off. Yes, it does, removing a little bit of mana. Huntress is looking to find their target here. Well, perhaps trying to regroup. 32 supply compared to 39. Colorful with a slightly larger army. But as long as that Shadow Hunter has mana, that the Shadow Hunter will find a way to really take down this army here. Tree of Life is now done, looking to finish entangling this gold mine, as Colorful, well, takes the economic lead here, throwing in 2 Wisps into that entangled gold mine, and will be able to harvest additional gold much more quickly. All right, Alchemist now with those dual rings of protection, and that is a great use right there. The Alchemist is normally a high hit point, low armor hero, and by giving him those additional rings of protection, he really turns into a very powerful, very difficult to kill frontline unit, as his hit points do grow fairly fast. Acid Bomb is the ability here. Huntress is going to go down. Are we looking at Acid Bomb? Yes, negative armor or nearly, well, armor reduction and nearly negative armor on these units as the giant sea turtles get cleaned up. Scroll of Healing, Potion of Replenishment being used once more, replenish that lost mana and hit points, and now making their way perhaps over here to the marketplace. Ogre Magi should be dropping some powerful consumable items. All right, Shadow Hunter is finding a way, and both of these players were trying to disrupt each other, but now realize that, well, trying to disrupt each other isn't always as effective as just both players playing their game at the same time, being able to level up their secondary heroes. Alchemist will be able to get to level 2. Shadow Hunter is already at level 2. And with that said, if the Shadow Hunter gets to level 3, you better believe that level 2 or Serpent Ward is going to cause some major problems. Level 2 Serpent Wards now now on the table, and those Serpent Wards deal significantly more damage. Expansion being placed down to the south here by Lin as well. Meanwhile, Blade Master keeping track of that Keeper of the Grove. Blade Master is actually revealed right now and going to turn back around, getting in a little bit of damage. Are we going to see an Entangle there? No, we don't. The Blade Master not baiting the Entangle at all, as the Alchemist now trying to make its way down to the south here to perhaps shut down this Great Hall and stop any mining. Northern expansion only at 4 out of 5 wisps. So 4 out of 5 wisps, not full saturation at all, as the Alchemist wants to get to level 3 as well. Level 3 Alchemist, well, Tome of Intelligence +2, getting in a little bit more mana, trying to clear things up, trying to take down the Hermits here. Are we perhaps going to look at some Acid Bomb? Purge onto an Archer. Archer finally getting taken down there, but was able to absorb quite a bit of damage as the Alchemist now looks to back up. Wisp now looking to join in on the battle. Lightning Shield across multiple units as the Huntresses need to disrupt themselves here, as we're going to be looking at a little bit of damage back across. All right, Blade Master ends up getting to level 3. Acid Bomb, Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, Lightning Shield on that Huntress, trying to rack up damage as the Alchemist trying to get away. Able to use the Potion of Greater Healing right there as the, Blade Master is still alive after all this time. Multiple Serpent Orbs, 27 to 30 piercing damage as we see a Scroll of Healing across multiple units once more. This go wide strategy by Colorful working out fairly well as the Keeper of the Grove still somehow able to stay alive. Healing spray, keeping that Keeper of the Grove alive and well throughout this battle. All right, multiple Sentry Wards are going to get finished up here. Alchemist sitting at level 3. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability could be given to the Keeper of the Grove as we're now looking at this Great Hall under a bit of distress. Great Hall not going to get finished by Lin, still not sitting at full saturation for Colorful, as this Orc Burrow will get taken down. All right. Orc Burrow giving level 4 to that Keeper of the Grove. Not something you want to see from Lin, as we are now going to be looking at level 2 Treants, little bit more hit points and a little bit more damage. Meanwhile, Alchemist wants to perhaps go after this Gargantuan Sea Turtle here and try and get in another powerful consumable item. Alchemist only at 8 armor. Gonna go ahead and take down this Gargantuan Sea Turtle here. Archers really just turning this guy into a pincushion. 18 to 24 damage per attack as the Alchemist picks up a Wand of Mana Stealing. Not exactly the item he was looking for, but still could be useful against that Shadow Hunter. Shadow Hunter of Lin, not only having a Mana Stone, but also a Sobi Mask, nearly 100% mana regeneration right now, and can consume that Mana Stone instantaneously for a nice burst of mana as well. Shadow Hunter wanting to level up a little bit further will get to level 4 here, picking up, what is that item? A Crystal Ball. Not necessarily the best item there, may end up being sold after 1 or 2 uses. 43 supply compared to 72. Colorful with a massive army. And, well, going in for level 2 armor upgrades, we are only at Tree of Ages, not Tree of Eternity. So 2 upgrades is the max right now. We're looking at 1-2 upgrades coming in from the Orc army. Warmill not upgrading anything as of yet. All right. Alchemist looking to get to level 4. Level 2 Acid Bomb should be extremely helpful. Talisman of Evasion on that Alchemist. Going to make him even more difficult to take down as he gets up to level 4 with 1,000 hit points. Huntress getting ensnared to be revealed. Serpent Wards, 27 to 30 damage. Shadow Hunter, Blade Master, both have decent, powerful items. Are going to be ready to move across here in just a moment. Lightning Shield could cause problems across all of these archers here, as there is plenty of Shaman here. Treants, there's Lightning Shield now going down. Both sides fighting. Acid Bomb going down on those units there. Archer Shadow Melding, and by Shadow Melding, actually stopping the Lightning Shield in its tracks. Huntress is also Shadow Melding as well. Beautiful fight on all multiple sides. Healing Spray getting stopped by an Ensnare as both sides are continuing this battle. Archer needs to be careful. There's a Scroll of Healing used right there across multiple units. A great way to counteract that Lightning Shield, as we're looking at, well, the Archer purposely Shadow Melding, trying to prevent the Blade Master from being able to break free. Mirror Image now able to break free there from that surround, as well the Mirror Image, or the real Blade Master, able to back away there. A couple of Serpent Wards could get finished up here. Level 4 on the Alchemist. Level 4, nearly level 5 onto that Keeper of the Grove. 43 supply compared to 75. And somehow, Lin is still trading efficiently after all this time. Colorful finally finding his mistake here. This gold mine now under full saturation. Also, these Moonwells, well, only at 300 capacity still, as we are looking at a Great Hall now being set up by Lin at the 7 o'clock location. Keeper of the Grove on the move. Archers, Huntresses now making their way down. Blade Master, Shadow Hunter going back around the side way. Are they going to run into each other? Are they going to try and clear out creep camps? That is the question there. Serpent Ward pretty much finding that last Tide Warrior there. It will get cleared up, and now Raiders are going to be trying to go after this Granite Golem creep camp. However, Colorful once more finding the attempted expansion and shutting it down. However, this is going to give opportunity for Lin to know he can clear out this Granite Golem creep camp in peace, have a little bit of time before perhaps trying to scroll of Town Portal back or run back and save his main base. Granite Golem does get taken out. Warsong, Battle Drums, Tome of Intelligence, Shadowhunter now making its way down. Mana Stone was already used, and now, well, that Shadowhunter needs to find a way to, get a lot more mana. A new Great Hall being built off to the side here. Orc Burrows with fortified armor. You can see that glaive bounce hitting onto that main stronghold as well, and being able to ricochet all of that damage slowly but surely. Blademaster now trying to dive on in. This is a massive Huntress Archer army, mass tier 1 army. And lightning shields really do need to go down to try and affect all of those archers. Archers also benefiting from True Shot Aura from the Keeper of the Grove. So nearly nearly another 10% upgrade there. I believe it's like 7.5. All right, Keeper of the Grove now being forced to scroll of Town Portal away, or rather just doing hit and run tactics and doing it well. Another grunt getting taken down there, as Colorful has the economic advantage and is really in no rush, constantly trading efficiently. Colorful sitting on a larger bank, has a larger army, and as long as he's hitting and running in time so that he's not feeding experience or gaining more experience than his opponent, he will, which is easy to do when you have more units, he'll come out on top. All right, Mirror Image quickly going to get taken down there. Scroll of Town Portal coming back the other way. Wisps, Moonwell surviving at 6 hit points as the Serpent Ward unable to finish the job there. Huntresses unable to stop any of the fleeing units, so there are no entangles as the Keeper of the Grove still sits at level 4. Moonwell quickly repaired back up to full, and now jumping back on inside that entangled gold mine. Great Hall nearly completed here at the 3 o'clock location. Alchemist sitting at level 4. Keeper of the Grove, still wandering around here. Blademaster, Shadowhunter ready to go. 156 critical strike off of the Blademaster, and it looks like Lin is just trying to find a way to do something and hasn't found the right way to do it yet. Another critical strike right there. That Blademaster dealing decent damage for a level 4 Blademaster with plus 15 damage overall. Slippers of Agility and those Circlets of Nobility doing quite a bit here. All right, Archers, Huntresses now looking to retreat back. A couple of ensnares going down. There goes one Archer. Another Archer going to finally fall. Blademaster looking to get to level 5. Shadowhunter looking to get to level 5. Not quite there yet. 56 supply compared to 78. Colorful's army is larger, but remember, it is mainly Huntresses and Archers. Raiders and Shamans are tier 2 units, so they are slightly more powerful. Something to consider when you are just looking at the supply difference between these two armies. Blademaster sitting at level 4 here. Keeper of the Grove has gotten to level 5, level 3 Treants, but that can maybe end up just being purged very, very quickly by the Shamans and giving level 5 to that Shadowhunter if you are not careful. Lightning Shield onto there. There is a Scroll of the Beast being used there. Lightning Shield onto the back. Huntress is trying to retreat back around. And what is going down here? Serpent Wards, Blademaster also with Lightning Shield. Scroll of Protection. Damage is raging up here. 54 supply compared to 79 as many of the archers are able to attack. While Healing Wave bouncing around, Blademaster, Lightning Shield still racking up quite a bit of damage as Huntresses are getting picked apart. Shadowhunter now going to be throwing down level 3 Serpent Wards, or should be throwing down level 3 Serpent Wards. Hasn't thrown one down as of yet. Needs some mana potions, but fighting next to your Voodoo Lounge does have a bit of a benefit here as the Shadowhunter still continuing to throw out units. However, it looks as though Colorful's larger army, 72 supply, now going up against 31, is going to walk away with the victory. A slow play by Colorful going up against Lin, just trying to constantly be where his opponent is not, and building up a larger tier 1 army with 2-2 upgrades ends up giving him the victory, as Lin was never able to set up an expansion and get his army into a comparable size. I think we saw at most a 64 supply army, somewhere in that range, unable to deal with that 80 supply army in the end. The Shadow Hunter also a little bit late in getting to level 3 Serpent Wards to really capitalize on that damage. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.